On the court, high school gyms, and national TV, their last name has always been in bold. From Chino Hills to the NBA, no family has stirred more attention, more hype, and more controversy than Lonzo, LiAngelo, LaMelo, and their architect, LaVar. But beyond viral headlines and big baller brand, who are the Ball brothers? This is their dynasty like you've never heard it. Part 1. It all started in Chino Hills. Before the cameras, before the sneaker deals, before the NBA, there was Chino Hills. In the 2015 to 2016 season, the Ball brothers, Lonzo, LiAngelo, and LaMelo, led Chino Hills High School to an undefeated 35-0 record. It wasn't just dominance. It was chaos in motion, full court pressure, alley-oops from half court, and three brothers moving like they shared a brain. Lonzo, the oldest, ran point with absurd court vision and a calm that never cracked. LiAngelo was the scorer, stronger, heavier, built to get buckets. And LaMelo? At just 14, he was pulling up from half court like it was routine. ESPN, Slam, Ball is life. They all took notice. Chino Hills became a national headline. Then, in 2017, LaMelo, still only a sophomore, dropped 92 points in a single game. Yes, 92. The story of the Ball brothers wasn't just starting, it was going viral. Part 2. Lonzo, Stardom, Setbacks, and the Long Road. If Chino Hills was the launchpad, Lonzo Ball was the rocket. Standing 6'6" with a pass-first mentality and a radar-like court vision, Lonzo was everything a point guard was supposed to be, and that's why scouts couldn't look away. At UCLA, he transformed a stagnant program. In just one season, he led the Bruins to a 31-5 record, turned heads with his full-court dimes, and posted 14.6 points, 7.6 assists, and 6 rebounds per game. He didn't talk trash. He didn't flex. He just moved the ball like few ever had. In 2017, he was drafted the number 2 overall, right behind Markelle Fultz, and introduced at a press conference that felt more like a coronation. Magic Johnson said the franchise was handing him the keys. LaVar said Lonzo would make the playoffs as a rookie. And the pressure? It was crushing. His debut? A 3-point dud against Patrick Beverley and the Clippers, who hounded him from the tip. But just 2 nights later, Lonzo dropped 29, 11, and 9. The talent was there, but so were the concerns. His unorthodox shot mechanics, nagging knee pain, and questions about aggression started to follow him. Still, by the end of that rookie season, Lonzo was one of the few Lakers showing long-term promise. The Ball family had arrived at the highest level, but the NBA doesn't wait for potential. It demands results. Part 3. LaVar's Master Plan. While Lonzo earned headlines on the court, his father stole them off it. LaVar Ball wasn't just a supportive dad, he was a brand architect. A former college hooper at Washington State and Cal State LA, LaVar never sniffed the NBA. But that didn't matter. His vision wasn't about himself. It was about his sons. In 2016, he launched Big Baller Brand, a self-funded apparel line built around his kids. The pricing, outrageous. The marketing, bizarre. And the man behind it? Everywhere. He went on ESPN and claimed he could beat Michael Jordan one-on-one. He said Lonzo was already better than Steph Curry. He interrupted reporters, clashed with Stephen A. Smith, and called out coaches on national TV. But it worked. For better or worse, LaVar turned the Ball name into a media empire. He understood how modern fame worked. Attention was currency, and he spent it recklessly. By 2017, Big Baller Brand had dropped the Z02 Prime sneaker for $495, a price that sparked outrage and curiosity in equal measure. LaVar's antics weren't just noise, they were strategy. He built a household brand with no league backing, no corporate sponsor, and no filter. To critics, he was delusional. To others, a visionary. But either way, the Ball name was everywhere. And LaVar had 3 sons, and a plan to get all of them to the NBA. Part 4. LiAngelo, Summer League, setbacks, and a mic in his hand. In 2017, while Lonzo was adjusting to NBA life, his brother LiAngelo joined UCLA, following the family's legacy path. But it all unraveled before his first game. During a team trip to China, LiAngelo and 2 other freshmen were arrested in Hangzhou for shoplifting designer sunglasses from a Louis Vuitton store. What followed was a full-blown international incident. The players were detained. Chinese authorities considered prosecution. And in the US, media exploded because one of them was a Ball. The White House got involved. President Trump took credit for helping secure their release. LaVar Ball responded publicly, refusing to thank him, saying, "What was he over there for? Don't tell me nothing. Everybody wants to make it seem like he helped me out." The backlash was instant. UCLA suspended LiAngelo indefinitely. Just weeks later, LaVar pulled him out of school completely. At just 19 years old, LiAngelo's NCAA career was over before it even started. No March Madness, no draft stock, no real chance to showcase his game. And while the media clowned him as the middle brother without a path, the Balls had another plan: Lithuania. Part 5. LaMelo, Flash, Fame, and Franchise Pressure. While LiAngelo's NCAA dream collapsed, LaMelo Ball was just 16 and already a viral sensation. He'd dropped 92 points in a high school game. His full-court heaves and pull-up threes from half-court racked up millions of views. But when LaVar pulled him out of Chino Hills and later removed him from Spire Academy, people started asking, was he even going to finish high school? In December 2017, both LaMelo and LiAngelo signed pro contracts with BC Prienai, a small Lithuanian club. The move felt more like a publicity stunt than a development plan, especially when LaVar organized the Big Baller Brand Challenge games and coached them himself. Scouts stopped taking them seriously, but LaMelo kept playing. After a brief return to the US and a season in his father's short-lived Junior Basketball Association, LaMelo made a bold move, signing with the Illawarra Hawks in Australia's NBL at just 18. This time, it worked. Against grown men, LaMelo showed real skill, averaging 17 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 6.8 assists per game. Scouts saw it. Analysts bought in. In 2020, the Charlotte Hornets made him the 3rd overall pick in the NBA draft. The youngest Ball brother, once written off as a sideshow, was now a franchise cornerstone. And this time, the numbers spoke louder than LaVar ever could. Part 6. What legacy looks like. 8 years ago, LaVar Ball said all 3 of his sons would make the NBA. Most people laughed. But today, Lonzo, LaMelo, and LiAngelo have each carved out professional paths, stories that go far deeper than the headlines ever told. Lonzo Ball returned to the NBA in October 2024, nearly 3 years after a devastating knee injury shut him down. After 3 surgeries, including a rare cartilage transplant, he eased back into the Bulls' rotation. By January 2025, he was starting again, putting up efficient numbers and proving he still belonged. He wasn't just back, he was battling, and making it clear he was far from finished. LaMelo Ball, the youngest, remains the family's most electrifying talent. Despite injury setbacks, he's still one of the league's most gifted playmakers. He signed a 5-year, $204 million extension in 2023 and continues to be the cornerstone of the Charlotte Hornets, after winning Rookie of the Year in 2021. LaVar Ball never made an official NBA debut, but he didn't disappear. He earned G League minutes, Summer League invites, and a loyal fan base. In 2024, he pivoted toward music under the name Gelo Ball, building a legit entertainment career with millions of streams and a presence beyond the hardwood. And LaVar? He's quieter now. But his mission? Accomplished. In a basketball world built on pipelines, agents, and prep schools, LaVar took a backyard dream and turned it into a professional bloodline. The Ball family didn't play by the rules. They questioned them, mocked them, then beat the system anyway. And even if all three brothers never share an NBA court together, they've already changed the game. If you enjoy these, please be sure to like and subscribe for more NBA-related stories. I'm always curious. When did you first get into basketball, and what team is your favorite? Thank you for watching.